Chefs take the heat all day, every day. Performing under pressure is what we do. Just like Philadelphia cream cheese, Philly's creamy texture holds up every time. Ask your distributor for the original Philadelphia cream cheese. Originals deserve the original.
Noodles Company is pondering a sale that would likely take the fast casual chain private. Raising Cane's is bringing chicken fingers to London, and CAVA is bringing Chicken Shawarma to its whole system for a limited time. Welcome to Restaurant Daily, the day's biggest industry news and trends from the editors of Restaurant Business and Nation's Restaurant News. I'm NRN Managing Editor Leanne Zinsmeister.
And I'm RB Managing Editor Heather Lally. Noodles Company is pondering a sale that would likely take the fast casual chain private. The company said Wednesday its board has initiated a strategic review to explore maximizing shareholder value, including possible refinancing of debt, refranchising, or a sale of part or all of the business. The move comes amid a changing of the guard, with CEO Drew Madsen stepping down for health reasons and new CEO Joe Christina taking the helm. Noodles is in the middle of a menu overhaul as well and has struggled to turn around flagging sales and traffic. The company said earlier this year it plans to shutter as many as 49 underperforming units by the end of 2026.
Raising Cane's is bringing chicken fingers to London. The fast casual chain is planning to open its first restaurant in the UK near London's Piccadilly Circus late next year, with more to come. These will be company-owned units, and Cane's is also planning to open a UK support center to develop restaurants there. The British seem to be embracing boneless tenders. Dave's Hot Chicken is planning to open 60 restaurants across the UK, as well as another 180 across 10 European countries. Chick-fil-A last year also announced plans to grow in the UK, and Wingstop is already well established.
Speaking of Raising Cane's, the company has outgrown its Dallas area support center and is planning to move into a new one nearby next year. The new location is quadruple the size of its current space and will support thousands of employees versus the current 650 support center employees. The move comes as the chain targets 1,600 locations by the end of this decade from nearly 1,000 now.
CAVA is bringing Chicken Shawarma to its system September 8th for a limited time and following a successful test in Dallas and Florida in the spring. Consumers can order the new protein as either one of two chef-curated offerings or a build-your-own pita or bowl. CEO Brett Schulman said the introduction will strengthen the core menu and is part of a robust culinary pipeline.
McDonald's has dropped its membership with the National Restaurant Association over a policy disagreement about tipping. The association confirmed the chain's departure after McDonald's CEO Chris Kempczinski told CNBC's Squawk Box that the, quote, no tax on tips policy included in the One Big Beautiful Bill signed by President Trump in July unevens the playing field. He said restaurants that allow tips are, quote, getting an extra benefit from the policy, adding that every restaurant company should be paying the same minimum wage. The association advocated for the policy, stating that no taxes on tips will benefit the industry's workforce.
Digging into that a bit more, are there really two economies? There are, at least according to Kempczinski, who said in that same appearance that a, quote, two-tier economy is hurting fast food chains. While higher-income consumers are still spending, lower and middle-income consumers are not. And fast food chains rely heavily on those lower-income consumers. Yet data from Technomic suggests that higher-income consumers are more likely to say they're eating out less. Layoffs and other economic data also suggests that economic malaise could be spreading to higher income groups.
Shake Shack has felt the pinch in New York City and Washington, D.C. The company's CFO, Katie Fogarty, said Wednesday that sales in those cities have been weighed down by a slowing of international tourism and macroeconomic pressures. In D.C., for example, thousands of federal workers have lost jobs, and the Trump administration deployment of the National Guard has reportedly dampened local business. But outside those markets, Shake Shack's ongoing operational investments are paying off. New culinary news and supporting advertising is expected to keep the chain's growing momentum going through the second half of the year, Fogarty said.
And that should do it for today's edition of Restaurant Daily. Get the latest restaurant news every weekday wherever you get your podcasts. I'm Leanne Zinsmeister.
And I'm Heather Lally. Have a great day.
Thank you for listening to today's episode of Restaurant Daily. Rate us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and subscribe. Chefs take the heat all day, every day. Performing under pressure is what we do. Just like Philadelphia cream cheese, Philly's creamy texture holds up every time. Ask your distributor for the original Philadelphia cream cheese. Originals deserve the original.